Hi there. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 ways to boost your energy the feminine way. I grant you this works all the time. Let's get started. Our energy level varies all the time. The best productivity hack that works best for you is the one that you know the best, your productivity machine. Let me explain. So you want to start understanding and evaluating your energy from a daily perspective. From the moment you wake up, what are the activities that you choose to engage with, and how does that make a difference with your well-being and energy? It's like designing a schedule following the principles that works for you, and not the other way around. Here are 2 points I would suggest. Number 1, focus one task at a time. Focus one task at one dedicated slot. What I mean by that, let's say your time slot is the morning, and you dedicate your slot mainly for one task. You can have as many breaks as you like. You're not spreading your one task throughout the day, and that's it. Come back the next day, you will be much more refreshed. Number 2, have different activities that works best in different time slots. For example, in the morning, is it best for you to do some creative thinking, writing, or problem solving? It's understanding your energy. If you know you need to recharge by a nutritious lunch break, if you know you need some body movement in the afternoon, if you know that in the evening you're much better consuming and learning, then please go ahead, put that in. The idea is understanding your energy level to match the right kind of activities and to utilize your best energy during the day that matches your priorities. For women, even though it's extremely helpful to understand your energy on a daily basis, but I also recommend you to take a monthly perspective. It's about knowing your productivity peaks in the front half of your cycle. Make plans for executing, challenging yourself. I mean massive actions because your energy reaches to its climax. Then the back half of your cycle as a woman is the comfort phase. It's great to focus on solo internal reflective work. The back half of your cycle is more for chill outs. Let me know in a comment if you'd like me to make a more detailed video on this. Now let's talk about food. My message is that don't underestimate nutrition, which contributes so much to your energy. I personally incorporated fasting, which means I only eat food within a specific time window. When I first tried it, my mind loved it. I love the mental clarity and my ability to focus that fasting brought to me. For women, I want to specifically mention that it isn't ideal for you to go fully keto, because there is a specific time in your hormonal cycle that your body requires more calories. I mean that comes from healthy sources like root vegetables. It's not a good idea for you to go keto and not eat carbs at all. It's not a good idea for you to fast at this time. It's the half back of your cycle, by the way. Your body needs extra energy to prepare for a new cycle. I learned that if I were eating the right nutrients, I would have better mental health. I would have fewer cramps in my periods. My skin would get cleared. Food is energy. When it comes to food, it's so important connecting the kind of food that your body needs. Give your body extra energy after you work out, or eat anti-inflammatory food to reduce bloating. I can't stress enough because it's so much more which comes from what you eat. It's learning small things about yourself when it comes to food, like how does your body like a certain food, or when your body likes to eat a certain kind of food. How salty, how sweet, how spicy. Sometimes your body wants something light, like a salad. Other time it asks for high-low protein, high-low carbs. Each time, each month is going to be different. It all boils down to balance, right? When you thrive for a period of time, let's say you work for a few hours, you need to decompress for a little bit. Maybe you want to play a little afterwards. In all areas of life, it's not only your proactive role to learn to balance energy, It's also something you have to allow things to go on its natures of balance. If your masculine energy is on for a bit too much, you better bring in the feminine way. Likewise, you don't want to stay in the feminine energy for too long. It's all about balance. It happens with sleep as well. There isn't a perfect steady sleep pattern. Sometimes you do sleep better and other days you sleep less. This is because the biological hormonal system is changing all the time. You can't really force things to be linear, with anything. However, it's all happening in its balance, in its nature. You just have to allow it to happen. Because at its core, if something keeps getting out of balance, it will become problematic. I know, sometimes if you're always busy, for example, then being easy with yourself, practicing stopping, it's going to be really hard. Let's reframe that. When you are not busy doing, that's the perfect time to meditate on your intentions. See, it may not seem productive, but it does not mean that it's not productive at all. It helps you to prioritize, channel your most precious energy in the right place. Joy, the cultivator. Bring in the joy. Bring in the music. Bring in the social connection. Bring in the flow. Bring in what sparks your spirit. You are in receiving mode. Now it's about nourishing. Now it's about allowing. It's about feeling good. Now it's about listening to your bodily system. It doesn't have to make sense to others, as long as it makes sense to you. Pay attention to your feeling. What do you want to do? What do you really want to do? A lot of the time, your body is more intelligent than what you think. Your body is going to give you the sadness. Your body is going to give you the defense mechanism, give you the confusion, give you the insomnia. Your body is going to give you the emotions. You just have to be attentive to what it's trying to tell you. Maybe it's too much grinding. Maybe it's showing you to incorporate balance. Maybe it's showing you to do something outside of your comfort zone. Nobody knows better than what you know about what that means to you. I learned that we can trust our feelings and be empowered by the feelings and the messages that our bodies are trying to show us.